Hello, I'm Zachary Rockwood. The fine people at Wowee have sent me over this cannabis product. It is a 10 joints from Old Pal, and well, we'll just open it up and we'll get smoking and go surfing. I think you open it here. To give you a size comparison, they are this much of a finger. Here we go! I did not trust myself to drive, and neither should you. The marijuana cigarette has gotten me very high. I am feeling fancy-free, creative, and filled with life. Alright, so we've arrived at the ocean. Weed has taken effect. I'm very stoned, and we're gonna go to the ocean. I'm feeling a little excited. I think it's on backwards. No. It's on backwards, dude. And now I'm feeling high. That's ridiculous. Despite embarrassing myself, I do not feel embarrassed. But rather, you know, reinforced, re-encouraged to get this right. The weed is helping my self-esteem. I did not catch any waves while surfing today. It's hard to say if it was the marijuana cigarette that slowed me down or just the fact that I'm not a very good surfer. And while I was out there floating in the vast Pacific Ocean on a small foam board, I had a sense of oneness with all living creatures and just the universe as a whole. I think perhaps the weed had given me a greater sense of being in this universe, for which I am forever appreciative of. To end my review, I give Old Pal marijuana cigarettes out of 5 stars, 5 stars.
It's time for Flower Hour with your hosts, David Gborie and Giulia Rozzi.
Welcome to Flower Hour, the show that improves your life with weed and the weed in your life. I am Giulia Rozzi.
And I'm David Gborie, and I don't mean to say it lightly, but today's show is pretty classy. Look at this lighting.
Oh, yeah. You got something going on there. I agree. Today's show is like, today's show is like smoking weed at a sailing regatta, you know?
Yeah, it's like an ice cold big gulp in the one you love at a drive-in movie. No?
It's not classy. I was gonna say today's show, you know, snuggles right in between a nice manchego and a fig wrapped in prosciutto, you know, and a charcuterie board.
Ooh, I was gonna say it's like a warm Bartles and James on a 60-degree afternoon.
Yeah, your definition of class is very different.
Hey, everyone is a class. It doesn't matter. They're all classes. Listen, today we aren't just getting high. We're also raising our status in the community.
Yes, we are. We are, you know, gonna get down, gonna get up, gonna kick it up a notch. All the things that mean classing it up.
All the funk directions. That is classy. And I bet people watching at home don't even know that we here at Flower Hour are so classy, we have our own version of the New Yorker. It's called the Flu Horker, a name that is both Very easy to understand and sounds good.
That's right. Just like the New Yorker, in the Flu-Horker, we have our own cartoon caption contest. We have some cartoons to caption right now in the Flu-Horker. Let's take a look at these cartoons. David, we're going to caption these guys. All right, here's the first one. All right, so it looks like it's a therapist smoking weed at a session. David, what is your caption?
You said this is Indo, smells like outdo. What? That was amazing. It was so funny. I put a Friday quote in the New Yorker. You guys are nuts. What's your quote?
I feel like you have a high chance of being crazy.
Oh, no response.
Nothing.
HQ.
Okay. Not even a response.
All right, I understand. Next one. These
are hard to do right away.
This one appears to be Jesus, Abe Lincoln, and Super Mario all smoking together. Giulia, what's your caption?
3 guys walk into a bar. They walk right into it because they're so stoned. Oh, wow. Okay, I got a laugh track. Okay. David, these are hard. Listen, I never was on an improv team, Herald team, so. Okay, all right. Yeah, David, what do you got here?
Okay,
yes.
This one, it's Jesus in quotes, and it says, I stole it from my dad. He's got the best shit.
That's good.
What? Come on. I think somebody
I was
has
gonna
it out
say
for me.
like, I learned it by watching you, Dad. You know that would have.
Oh, that would have been great. You didn't do that?
No, because Dad's not there. You know. All right,
Are you saying
we
it's
got
not
one
real?
more.
This is-
We got one more. I feel.
dark. Okay.
Wait, people in the chat are also getting involved. This is exciting. We got one more. If you're in the chat, we'd love for you to get involved. Put some captions in there. Okay, this one is 2 cats, I guess, smoking weed on a Zoom call. David, what is your caption?
I blew it. I don't have it.
You don't have any caption.
I don't have anything. They're 2 cats on a Zoom smoking weed. The one cat says to the other cat, "Hey,
yeah, you're there.
Are you into cryptocurrency?" Got it.
Yes. Oh, that is wow. Okay. Mine is one cat is going. We gotta hurry up and smoke these joints so we can go watch our favorite talk show on the Meowee network.
Hey, she brought it back.
I thought that was good. Okay, I'm so sorry, but whoever's controlling those noises can go fuck themselves because I just branded this network. I wasted my caption promoting this network and I got a boo for it? Absolutely not. I know I sound very aggressive for. Oh, too late. Keep your fake applause. We had some people. We put the picture on Instagram, and this is what some people said about the cat one. We can bring that up here. Cat got my tongue. Cottonmouth is a bitch. Okay. We also got What Up Squad. Humans are gone. Time to kill all the dogs in Call of Duty.
That one's.
I'm dating this new guy. He's nice and all, but he just loves lasagna a troubling amount. And this one's kind of a play. You know, I didn't realize that this is kind of similar to mine, but I can't come over right meow. Those are some of the captions on Instagram. Let me check out some of the captions on the Wowee stream if I can catch those.
Well, in the meantime, let us know your caption in the comments, and we'll check back in later. We've got an amazing show. We're going to be talking classy weed practices and much more with comedian Ashley Ray a little later. But now we're taking a trip to visit Derek in the TheBudLab Canada in just a minute. But now we have a very important PSA from Wowee HQ.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I absolutely loved it. Hi, Mom.
Who is that? Ah, who is that pretty talented, fantastic actress? I want to be her
Somebody
friend.
get her a Golden Globe.
Or a Nobel Prize if they give those
that'll do.
to actresses.
That's
Listen,
the Golden Globe of Science.
our guest. Yes, our first guest today, he's the curator of his craft cannabis gardening community on Twitch. Please welcome the very wonderful Derek from the TheBudLab Canada. Hello, Derek.
Howdy, howdy. How are you guys?
How's it going? Oh,
How's it up there with your free healthcare and whatnot?
Oh, it's good. It's good. Never have to wake up worrying.
Ugh.
I know that you
What
just
a
said that in
dream.
jest, but that really fucked me up. Ouch. Derek, your Twitch stream is like a 7-Eleven in that it's always there for you. Didn't write that. What got you to connect the dots for having a weed-based community on Twitch specifically? Also, do you have any pro tips because we're very new and it's going mid-range?
Well, at the time when I started TBL, Twitch was really the only place to really express yourself live and where we were able to actually do a live stream that was 24/7, where there was no downtime. And I was always a guy who created communities growing up in whatever video game I played, either being a guild or whatever. And when I got into cannabis and when it became legal here, I wanted to put two and two together, and I wanted to create like a community-based education platform. And what better way to do it than be live 24/7 so that you can get everyone around the world, not just your own demographic or your own time zone, right? We've got people from around the whole entire world.
Wait, so when you say, and forgive me, when you say you're on 24/7, you're not on 24/7. Your channel is open. This is how new I am to Twitch. Because you should take a nap at some point.
So I run the TheBudLab more as like a TV broadcasting station or whatever. It's 24/7, so I do a live stream in the morning between 10 till 4. And then throughout the times that I'm not live, it's my garden, or if I'm snow blowing out front, I might put a camera up. If I'm out back doing some gardening, I might put a wireless camera up to get me going there. But there's always something going on the stream, but most of the time it's my garden, except for when I'm doing my morning stream.
Okay, yeah, when I talked to you about the garden, first of all, I just want to say I hope on your live stream you say out a lot, because that gave me chills. It was so beautiful. So walk us through the gardening portion of your stream. Are you literally like live from your garden, giving people garden tasks? Like, what are some typical garden tasks that you give to people?
So the way we run TBL is kind of like how I stated, is it's all about community education. So we're learning off of each other. So I don't really send out homework or send out tasks or anything. But most of the time what I do is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have to do my watering and all my garden tasks. So when I'm going around doing my garden tasks, I've got a wireless camera right here that I pull behind me when I go through all my gardens, and it follows behind me. So that is literally my chat, my community. They have their own eyes, they have their own screen, they have their own everything, their own voice even in my channel.
Amazing.
Awesome. I have one question. Before I get to that question, you own a snowblower?
Yes, I do. I do. I own 2.
Wow.
Well, we
What?
got 3 feet of snow
You
last
can get a
week.
snowblower.
I can't. It's a whole lifestyle. I feel like there's classes you have to take. That's amazing. I didn't even know. It's like a dude being like, hey, I have 2 chainsaws, but I'm just your friend Mike, who you play pool with. So obviously we here at Flower Hour love Canada, all your snowblowing activities. Can you tell us what the major difference between Canadian and American cannabis culture is? Besides the fact that you obviously cover your cannabis in delicious gravy a la poutine.
Well, it's legal here, and it's not there really yet. So I think we have we have a little bit more sharing. I think people are a little bit more open with things, so we can share genetics, we can share flower, we can create communities. We don't have to be paranoid behind it. So I think consuming here in Canada is a little bit more fun. And consuming in the States, just in my opinion, is maybe a little bit more scary, a little bit more paranoid because you've got so many what ifs.
That's totally reasonable.
People really
you wake
like
up
the
without
poutine.
problems.
It works good because I actually had
like
one of
the
my
poutine reference.
one of my viewers sent me a poutine for lunch today, actually, in my chat this morning when I was streaming.
You can eat that for lunch? You're blowing my mind. Gravy for lunch? 2 snowblowers, man?
Yeah,
I gotta get out
What'll
of here.
blow your mind even more is that my chat bought it for me, meaning I didn't even have to leave. I was just sitting there and my chat pushed one button and I got a text saying, someone bought me food. I'm like, whoa, thank you guys.
Free gravy, 2
How long have you
snowblowers.
been
How's it feel to
doing-
be on top of the world?
How long have you been doing your Twitch channel?
3 years full time now.
Okay, so 3 years. It's
Full
going to
time.
take me about 3 years to get free poutine. Okay, all right. I was trying to see. I was just trying to do some math of if someone could send me. I'd like a pizza, to be honest. Okay, so you announced on Twitch
Are you
that
Italian?
you were going to be a parent. I am Italian. You announced on Twitch that you're going to be a parent soon. Congratulations. That is
Yes,
very
thank
exciting.
you.
I had a child during the pandemic. We here on the show are very pro responsible weed use for parents. My question
Mom.
to you is, do you think you're going to ramp it up or ramp it down with the weed once you have a baby?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what
My
happened
chat
in my
thinks
life.
my chat thinks I'm gonna ramp it up, but I don't know if I'm gonna ramp it
I
up. I have
agree.
no clue. I don't know what'll happen. Right now I'm pretty ramped up high, so I don't know if I can get any higher in the ramping skills.
I mean, I'm going to tell you this. I strongly believe that most children's toys, cartoons, songs were created by people who are high,
Okay.
for people who are high, with or without children to enjoy. So I'm just saying, that shark song,
Mm-hmm.
get like is a
Baby
banger.
shark doo-doo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
it's-
when you're
it's
high,
really
you're
music.
like, okay, I see the vision. I'm a shark too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
you know, yeah.
Nice song.
As much as we all love Baby Shark, I have breaking news. This just in. Flower Hour got word that a caller wants to air some grievances with the TheBudLab. Can we get them to join? Caller, are you there?
What's up? What is up? David, hello. Giulia, hello. Derek,
Howdy.
hello. It's me,
How are you?
Hello.
the real BudLab. And I want you
no.
to know I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you, Derek. Because that bone is made of 100% real Twitch beef. And that beef is grass-fed. And that grass is weed.
Wow. Okay. There's a lot of hostility. You're coming in real hot. What do you want from
Well,
Derek?
I think this actually is the perfect time to be talking about this subject because we are within 30 seconds of 420 here. So
That's right.
I don't know if you
Whoa.
guys
That's
celebrate
right. This is
Oh.
kind of time. But my
I-
my community is huge for 420 here, and we are literally within
All right.
Seconds now.
Well, your community will be interested to know because I want your name, dog. And I'm prepared to make you a deal. Make you some offers here if you're interested. So are you interested in hearing some offers?
You can say no, but I feel like we should hear him out. He's a dog who can talk.
Well, it's a dog that can talk. Dogecoin's pretty popular right now. We might want to listen to him.
Yeah,
hey,
let's
look,
see what he's got to
I'm
say.
your guy if you're into cryptocurrencies, all right? Like,
Okay. Happy 420, guys.
I
happy 420. Oh! Okay, here's the deal.
Claus dog.
Oh!
I feel like I should join. David, are you gonna join?
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join weed. I have some weed.
You all just sit back while I do a little business here with my man, the TheBudLab. Here's the deal. I get your name, and in return, you get a good scratch behind the ear. Come on, this is a good deal. This is a good deal. I'd take this offer. Is that a no?
I don't know about that. I don't know about a scratch behind the ear. I
Okay,
get that for free
okay.
now,
Well,
so
I
I
got
don't
more
know if
offers
that's a
for
good
you.
enough
That was...
deal.
Oh, okay. Fuck that deal. All right.
Fuck that
Little
deal.
harsh, Wowee HQ. Little harsh. How about this? How about this? You give me your name, and in exchange, no more baths. I can make it happen. I can make it happen. No more baths for you, but this
No,
this
no,
deal
no,
this
no,
won't
no.
last.
No. Every
Were you
morning,
taking hot baths?
every morning I have a jacuzzi. That's how I start my. That's how I practice my stream. That's
What
how
is
I
your
go through all
life?
my.
What?
That's how I go through all my topics every morning as I go in the jacuzzi tub. There's nothing wrong with the good old jacuzzi every morning, okay?
No, there's nothing. It's
Listen.
awesome. It's awesome that you do that every day.
Every morning.
Listen, you seem like a guy who's got it all figured out, and I want you to know, I need this, okay? Things have not been going well for me. I don't know if do you remember the Air Bud movies?
Yep.
Were you in
I do
them?
remember.
Yeah. I was not in them. I did not get the part. I failed the drug test, which was total bullshit because that golden retriever, let's just say, basketballs weren't the only things going in that dog's nose, you know? Those basketballs were made of cocaine. So let me ask you, Derek, being my Airbud here, what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to give me that sweet, sweet name? Name your price. Name your price.
You're gonna have. It's gonna have to be about 3 million bud coins, to be honest.
3 million bud coins? What does that convert to in pig's ears?
Well,
Dog
I
cheeks.
don't accept pig's ears. The only currency I accept would be bud coins, and the only way to get that is you got to lurk in my chat at twitchtv.com/ or Twitch TV, twitch.tv/TheBudLabCA.
Oh man, I don't have
Wait, can
that.
can
I don't have that at all.
I gotta ask the commenters a question. What is KEKW? Am I an idiot?
KEKW.
Is it secret? Is it a secret?
Is it cuckoo?
Nah,
Like
it's-
crazy?
It's just a Twitch. It's just a Twitch term. It's just a Twitch term.
Can you tell us
Everyone's
what it
spamming
is?
the chat. Everyone's spamming the chat. Can you not see it?
Wait,
or
tell
do
me
you
what
only
it
see the text?
means.
You only
I
see the
see it,
text?
but I don't know. I see KEKW. I don't see what it
Yeah,
is.
Well, you need that. See, you need better Twitch to see it. If you have better Twitch installed, then it allows you to see
Oh,
extra
no.
emotes. And that's a guy making a face like
Oh. Oh, you know what? I just Googled it like I do with a lot of my youthful terms. I'm like, what does this
this. There
mean?
you go. There
Oh, God.
Well, listen, I can't afford the bud coins, so I guess maybe Twitch just isn't my
Dog's still
platform.
here.
I'm still here. You know, you
You're
said sit and stay, and I did. I'm a good boy.
You're just gonna have to check out the channel and figure out how to get those bud coins. Because once you get those bud coins, we might be able to make a deal.
There you
Okay, well, I'll take you up on that for now. I won't be on Twitch, but check me out on Etsy, where I'm selling dog bowls, and I don't mean for food.
Bye, dog.
go. Oh man, that was
Almost
like
look like
Succession.
my dog. Yeah.
Wow. I like I feel like I'm understanding Twitch a little bit more now. David, do you
Oh,
feel
you
I feel
start
like I'm
the same
understanding.
way?
I feel like I'm understanding Canada a bit more now, and I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in for all that shit. Snowblowers, jacuzzis every morning.
Sorry, I don't have a jacuzzi, but I want to go out and get one.
I'm about
Sorry, was
to
that-
go into my jacuzzi.
Ah, he said it. I love it.
You're making me crazy.
I'm about. Hey, it's not as bad as what you guys are saying. Roof, and water down there.
What
Roof-
would
No,
it?
Derek, I don't think you understand. I am not making fun of the accent. I like
Oh, I
every
know.
other accent other than the ones in this country. British,
Trust me, I don't ever-
Canadian, Italian, all the accents.
Yeah, you ever heard?
Give them all to me.
You ever heard somebody from Rhode Island talk? It's jarring.
All right, we should probably stop talking shit because we need our American viewers. Derek, thank you so much for being here. You can watch him on Twitch at TheBudLab, CA. You are an absolute delight. Go blow that snow.
Thank you. It was nice talking.
You
Have a
too.
good one, man.
That's funny.
Oh man, he's fucking living it up out there.
I know. What a life. I'm jealous.
He's got it all.
I'm really enjoying this chat too. I'm very distracted by all the.
Yeah, I can't even see it. Listen, guys. We'll
I'm
be
looking
back
at
to
my
talk
computer.
About...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's it. We'll be back to talk about classy weed practices with the very funny Ashley Ray. But for now, Giulia and I went on an adventure with our friend and culinary cannabis expert, Nadia Pinder. Let's take a look. We're eating weed-infused pizza with our resident food expert, Nadia Pinder.
Now, Nadia, you may have heard that I'm Italian, and as an Italian, I do feel like I'm a little bit of an expert on pizza, so I have a question for you. Yes. What do you think, as a weed food expert, would need to go into a weed pizza to make it good?
That's a good question.
Thank
I
you.
think the sauce is gonna have to be really, really rich and fragrant. The crust has got to be crunchy and maybe glazed with a little bit of can of butter or can of oil on top just to really mess us up. But I think it's gonna be really fun and it'll be hard to stop eating.
I'm a traditionalist. I consume the weed, then the pizza.
Yes, 100%.
So this is throw it in the blender.
Yeah, this is either gonna like ruin it for me or take it to another level.
Yeah,
There's
and
no in between.
No, I could be scarred for life after this.
Yeah. First one is the Venice Beach pizza. It's got arugula, garlic oil.
And their signature stony sauce.
Yep, signature stony sauce. Are we gonna do a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm
think
gonna
we
do
should
a
do a
sniff
1-through.
like it's a glass of wine.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Mm.
Cheers. Okay.
I'm impressed at the way they've balanced it so that it doesn't just taste like I'm chewing on weed.
Which is all I really want. Not all I want from my marijuana food, but the main thing is for it to not taste like marijuana.
Yeah. And to also not make me go crazy.
Yes, but that's the difficult thing with something like this
Yeah.
because if it's too sneaky, you'll keep eating pizza.
Do you feel high now?
I feel like but
From the pizza,
is that possible or is it just in my head?
I think it's possible.
I eat a lot of arugula.
I find that sometimes when I make edibles and I use infused water or infused liquids, I find that immediately I get a light high, kind of cerebrally, very quickly, but the main high takes a long time to kick in.
I'm feeling very cerebral.
Yeah.
There it is.
So another fact about Stony Slice is they apparently bake their pizzas in 90 seconds in a 900-degree oven, which kind of sounds like a microwave.
If they bake it in 90 seconds, why'd it take an hour to deliver?
Oh, damn!
The next one is the pepperoni. We have stony sauce, mozzarella, stony pepperoni.
I don't eat pepperoni, but you
Religiously?
guys go ham, literally.
That's right.
Nadia,
Oh boy.
take the first piece.
Pepperoni's a little thin. Well, thin pepperoni.
Okay.
It could be because it's stony pepperoni.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they don't want to overwhelm me.
I keep forgetting it's weed.
Yeah, stop. In what situation other than a show would you need or want to eat weed pizza?
Me and my other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle brothers just got done fighting a crime.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Last but not least, we have dessert. This one is Nutella pizza. It's got stony Nutella, powdered sugar, and mini marshmallows.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
I should have shaved my knuckles for this.
You and me both, sister.
I also do feel like I have a big chocolate mustache. Do I? Okay.
As someone who regularly has a big chocolate mustache, I'll let
Wasn't
you
that
know.
your nickname in high school? Big chocolate mustache?
That's how I got through college dancing.
Yeah.
Like an Ovaltine.
I was an Ovaltine. It was a fat joke. So it's been a little bit. We're 3 pizzas deep. How are you feeling?
I feel like a little dumb. I kind of want to lay down, but I don't think I'm like high yet.
Okay.
I feel like if someone did that classic goof where they tap you on one shoulder, but they're actually coming from your other shoulder, I would be like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's kind of where I'm at.
My
but
dad
then,
does that all the time.
You
Yeah.
know what I
It's
hate?
hilarious.
Where one person puts their hands over your eye and then the other person says, guess who?
I've never had that happen.
Why are 2 people involved in this goof?
I don't know.
That's not a classic goof.
That's a classic
That's,
goof.
I would say, an advanced version of a classic goof. Like a remix.
That's old school.
Listen, if you've made weed-infused pizza and/or if you've ever had one person cover your eyes and a second person say, guess who?
It's really not that
Let
crazy.
us know in the chat.
DM us. Hit up the super chat. Carrier pigeon?
Call David.
Call me. 323.
That's probably someone's real number.
That's my real number. Wowee. Flower hour.
Maybe I am high.
Maybe.
Wait till we get to Wowee HQ. I'm going to hit you with the guess who. You're going to go nuts.
Oh, man. That was an adventure. A quick shout out to Idyllic710 for rating us up at the top. Welcome. We love you. Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure. All of this insanity.
Also, one more quick shout out to people who hold their hands over their eyes and then have somebody else say, guess who? It's a very normal prank. It's people who have been doing it across the world for years. Our next guest was named one of HBO Max's queer comedians to watch of 2021. You've seen her work on Adult Swim, AV Club, and all over social media. Please welcome the hilarious and bespoke weed, Ashley Ray.
Hey!
Hey.
Guess who?
Oh,
Got me! It got me! It's a classic.
she's playing. She gets it. Ashley, thank you so much for being on this show.
I am so glad to be here. You're both amazing. I love weed. I've been wanting to do this for forever.
It's really a good job.
Well, look at us. You know, getting on Twitch and talking about weed, apparently it can get you a jacuzzi and poutine. Who knew? First
yeah,
things
that
first.
that was so extravagant. Like, we're all just
Right?
let's not gloss over the whole. Yeah, I take
Thank
a
you.
jacuzzi bath daily. That is. I didn't know they were living like that up in Canada. I'm very jealous.
He's like an
I
R&B
mean,
singer.
yeah.
I'm gonna go re-edit my my vision board for 2022. I got new goals. First things first, your weed smoking accoutrements, the rolling papers, the things. I love the photos of them that you share. They're very aspirational. It feels disrespectful to call any of your weed things paraphernalia, because that to me is like, you know, janky, broken pipes and blacklight posters. But you're like a very classy smoker. We're gonna show some pics of some of your toys, I guess we could call that.
Yes.
I mean, look at those
My
joints.
daily spreads is what I like to call them. And I have my like little cigarette case that I use for my pre-rolls and stuff. I like to call it like weed accessories because I do think like weed paraphernalia is like, you know, your Rick and Morty bongs. Like when you walk into your typical glass store.
Which I did buy my husband. Wait, I should grab it. I'll grab it during the break. But I did buy my husband a Rick and Morty like little pipe, but like we don't use it. It's just decor because I knew he'd like it. But we're not at your level. Okay, this is beautiful. What is this? What was that picture we just saw?
This one, I have a Blazy Susan tray, which I love. It comes with ashtrays in it, little like dab holders. Obviously, it has a little lighter holder, as you can see. And then I like to use that for my Seth Rogen Houseplant Gravity Bong, or my Volcano fits right in the middle. So then when you have a party, you can just kind of turn it around and like let it spin like a Lazy Susan so everybody can hit it.
Love.
Lazy Susan. I really wasn't ready for that. I gotta take a second. That's so good. That's so good.
They're amazing.
I have this really cute, David, I don't know what your life is like, but like this is my favorite ashtray. It needs
Don't
to
do
be
that
washed.
to me.
But underneath it says, I can't remember what it says at the bottom, but it has like a lovely message, but it's like covered by ash now. But this is one of my favorite things that I have.
Yeah, like I like stuff.
That is fun.
I like stuff that's like sexy but like usable. Like I have this ashtray where you can like, it has a little bowl thing so you can like, you know, clean off your bowl and act like, oh, that's so classy. You know?
Yeah.
We can be
Well,
stoners
I mean,
and
think
we
about it,
can
like-
look nice.
I feel like
Well, like,
shit.
for
I'm gonna
alcohol-
tell you guys the truth. I was ashing in a candy bar wrapper, but that is not usually what happens. I did not think that we were gonna be smoking at the table today, so I didn't have anything. I have one. It says "Living my best life." It's very cool. I keep all my accoutrement in a
See, that's
Chinese
what you
box. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
I
and
think
that's
the
the thing,
art
because,
of
like, yeah.
Yeah, the art of like rolling trays, it's lost, but it's really nice to have those good things. But I mean, you know, I'm not above like the Sprite can ashtray. I've been there.
Right.
Listen,
Thank you.
it's just like sometimes you drink wine out of a fancy glass, and sometimes it's out of a red tumbler cup because you're outside at a park and you gotta hide your booze. So you know we're all doing the best we can. So what's one thing that you would recommend? Like one thing that the average cannabis smoker does not have that you love and you highly recommend?
My number one starter. My number one starter is a joint or blunt ring. A lot of these guys especially are like, I'm not getting weed jewelry. And then the first time you're smoking a blunt with a blunt ring and you're like, oh, I'm not myself with a like this brilliant. It just like it's the whole experience, and you like can point on your pinky or finger and still type and stuff. And so I think that is like one of the first intro items where people who just smoke joints and blunts are like, oh, this is an easy way to elevate my game, you know? And blunt, you can get birthstones on it and stuff. It's great.
Is there like a multiple finger blunt ring?
Oh
like
yeah.
If I wanted like Radio Raheem blunt rings, just like love, hey.
Okay,
love,
so
hey.
that you can custom because I want to see it now.
Wait, I think your audio, is it just me or Ashley? I think your audio is going a little in and out. Is that happening? Is it just, am I correct? No. Okay, you're cutting it in and out just a little bit, but hopefully you're better now.
Okay, maybe I'm moving too much.
No, you're in there.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting excited.
I get excited about weed accessories.
You have a blazing
Wait,
suit.
the chat, people in the chat. Yeah, they want to see it. Is that yours?
I have this exact one that is not my hand though, obviously. But I do have that exact same ring. So something like this, I actually have some custom ones that a friend of mine makes. She looks at your natal chart and she'll choose like the exact stones to like go in it based on your vibes and energy. So yeah.
Wait, I have to share this because
Giulia
I knew it. My
anyone has ever said today.
My husband, the second you said blunt ring, my head, I was like, husband's birthday present, and then he just texted me, "I want the blunt ring." So thank you so much. Now I know
so cool.
what to get him.
Yes, just like
I
this.
agree.
I recommend Etsy because there are a lot of like really good artists who will do it like custom for you. I have a guy friend who was like, "That's so girly," and then he fell in love with them, and now he has like ones with dragons and skulls and stuff. So
Yeah, let people know you're a man.
yeah, my blunt ring
Yeah,
is for
don't
men.
get pretty ring. Yeah. It just has like Red Bull logos all over it.
Yeah, and then
Here is-
obviously, I think bongs are an easy thing to upgrade. You know, I know when you go into your standard shop, it's very sad usually. It's gonna be like the Rick and Morty or like anime stuff. But like there's a new kind of rising trend of antique bongs, people like finding old decanters or tea sets and turning them into bongs. And so I have a few of those. I have one that looks like a genie bong. That's one of my exciting new arts that's coming out. You're seeing people who are like, oh, making bongs is an art too. We can actually make them look cool, just like something you'd buy at a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah.
See, I love that. I love classy bongs. I remember when I had
I
my
love all
first
this stuff,
apartment,
yeah.
my neighbor across the hall used to put red wine in his bong because he said it was classy. I don't think it was, but he was trying.
Yeah, I one would mess it up. I like a chilled red wine, put a little on there. I like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it,
So
but ice in
you-
the bong is
yeah.
cool.
Ice in
Yeah.
the bong?
Yeah, you never done that?
Ice in the bong, I think. That's the classiest
Have I
thing to
done
me is
that?
when I'm like, my bong is nice and chilled.
Yeah, it's a chilled
Yes,
red
a nice-
wine. It's a chilled Merlot. Is my
A chilled bong. I would not drink chilled Merlot. So you, I think I could speak for most people. If you could smoke with one person alive, I would say that's beautiful. That is a beautiful bong. Is that yours?
This one is made, I have this one actually, it's made by the person I was talking about, Antique Bong, I believe on Instagram. They like go out and find all of these like old vintage decanter pieces and turn them into amazing bongs like that.
Oh, man. So you did something that I would love to do. You smoked with Seth Rogen. How wonderful was it?
It was genuinely a dream come true. It was after the Vulture Fest. He had just done a talk, and I did his podcast. So we had been trying to meet for a long time, and we finally did. And he was like, "I always have, as soon as I step off stage, like one joint I smoke before I get into my car." And I was like, "Can I please smoke with you? Oh my God." And he was like, "Of course." And I'm like, I'm a child. Like, I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I've ever even like lit a joint before. What do I do? And he was, yeah, just calm down. This is just, it was like, his houseplant brand. He does smoke his own supply. So that's legit.
It's great weed.
And yeah, and there was
It's one of my
another
top
celebrity who
three
smoked with
favorite
us.
weeds.
Yeah, it's really
favorite
good.
celebrity?
Like there was another. Well, that's the thing they said. I'm not allowed to say because their mom doesn't know they smoke weed.
Oh, wait, are they very young?
Yeah. No, in fact, they're
young-
very
they're young.
old. That's what makes it shocking. Yeah, very old. Very old. Like, you'd be like, you need your mom. And they were like, don't let anybody know because my mom cannot know. And I was like, you have children. You're an adult.
It's crazy
Wow,
you smoke
can
weed
you
with
DM
Meryl
me that?
Streep.
Yeah. And she still
I'm sorry
checks
to
in
out
with
her.
her mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, Meryl. I know I
Her mom's
wasn't
still
supposed to say
alive?
it. Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to switch gears completely here, and I want to talk about, and just like that, you have a running bit about how poorly they discuss weed in the reboot. I mean, the whole show is, I can't stop, first of all, I can't stop watching it.
Yeah.
From comedy concert to last week when, for those of you not watching it, there's a character, Che Diaz, who said, and I quote, blamed not responding to a DM because she does a lot of weed. Let's discuss.
Because she did a ton of weed.
She's like,
I'm so sorry I
really,
missed. Yeah. They're like, I'm so sorry I missed like your text. Miranda, I think, is the one. And then they're like, I did a ton of weed. Not even I smoked, just I did a ton of weed. Like, that's a normal thing. And then the first time that we see this character smoke pot, they get into an elevator and they pull a bowl out. And they hit a bowl in an elevator.
So dangerous.
That's psychotic. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
Are you watching it just like
Am I watching?
David? You seem like you would.
No, I'm
Sex and the
catching
City
up
reboot
right
did.
I'm watching like 6 shows.
mean,
Come on, man.
If you want to see just like the worst portrayal of a stoner, they've nailed it. Not only that, like this character like smokes weed with a child and is like super, like it's just like, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to just like go outside and smoke pot with a 16-year-old? That's like a very cool thing we all do. And then they're constantly.
Wait, when did they smoke with a 16-year-old?
They smoke with Miranda's kid outside of the funeral.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just so inappropriate.
They didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know, but it's still like. Yeah, and I think
in the elevator.
I mean, I think the worst part is the shotgunning. Like, this character shotguns people left and right. Like, you cannot be around Che Diaz and not get shotgunned. I ask you, as real stoners, how often have you shotgunned in your life?
Since a grade that is appropriate of age, I don't know.
Exactly.
Senior year after my 18th birthday? Not many times.
The only times I've ever shotgunned have been, like, doing a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think when, like, my husband and I first started dating, he'd be like, oh, let me like a cutesy, flirty, and then we'd still smoke the same joint, but, like, not as a way to actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, people in Che's circle are like, hey, I'd like to request the shotgun. That's, like, their preferred method of getting high. It's ridiculous. That is
Honestly,
just
guys,
not how anyone
watch.
smokes weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes stoners look bad, honestly.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate that. But we have a game. So we know that you are from Rockford, Georgia. So naturally, you are an honorary Rockford Peach.
Rockford,
That's
Illinois.
How that goes. Oh no! Well, I'm still gonna. The line's written. The line's written. Who
wrote this?
I mean, the movie is also in Illinois. It is the Rockford, Illinois Peaches, and they are one of the 3 famous things from our city. So we do, get it right.
You guys are famous for peaches that far north.
No, it's the Rockford Peaches is a baseball team.
Yeah, that's what I'm. I thought you were famous for peaches.
Yeah, the Rockford Peaches.
Yeah. I thought, but also I thought you were talking about the fruit. It's okay. Either way, we're playing a game about whether the people from A League of Their Own would smoke weed. That's what it is. I teed it up poorly. You know what? It's hard. The slide is confusing. Either way, the game is called Would They Smoke?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. I got my
to
fingers
say,
in a lot of pots.
It was perfect because that was a very who's on first sort of routine you guys just did, and this game is about baseball. So
yeah, well, I mean, we wrote it yesterday. So
yeah,
I love the Peaches, the Georgia Peaches.
Yeah, I don't give a darn.
Okay, first up to bat. Let me tell you the rules first. The rules are pretty simple. We're going to show you some characters from A League of Their Own. You're going to tell us, would they smoke weed? Let's get it started. Okay, here we go. At bat.
Get it.
She's an all-American as apple pie and chewing gum, and where's the picture? There she is. At bat, she's as all-American as apple pie and chewing gum, as steadfast as Lady Liberty's burning torch. But does she burn a torch? It's Dottie Hinson. Does she smoke weed?
Yeah. I gotta say, Dottie is a no. Dottie is like so boring. Dottie likes to take on responsibility. But I would guess that like at the end of the season, like to kind of like have a little fun at a party, she'll be like, yeah, okay, we don't have practice, so I'll give it a shot. But like they don't make it a regular thing.
Exactly. You know what I would think? I bet at the reunion from the beginning of the movie, Dottie would smoke then.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, she'll fire it, but not for the most part. What do you think, Giulia?
Yeah. Not when she's got to be focused on the game.
Right.
Yeah, she seems pretty focused.
All right, well, next. In the dugout, screaming, kicking dirt, in desperate need of a vacation, we have Jimmy Dugan. Does he smoke?
Jimmy smokes, but only when he can afford it. I think he has probably...
Nice.
He has probably like a hard time getting weed money, but will mostly drink. But then sometimes when he's like, I got the extra, like, you know... what did weed cost back then? $5? Like when he's got that, he's like, oh, today's a special day.
Yeah, I feel like he's the one who definitely smokes if someone passes it to him.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet you when he smokes on his own, it's just Reggie though. I bet you he smokes like trash weed.
Oh yeah, that's all you can afford.
Yeah. It's just they don't pay baseball managers enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next up, Spunky and Scrappy. She may pitch a no-hitter, but does she smoke a one-hitter? It's Kit Keller!
I think Kit does, but actually I think Kit only eats edibles. I think Kit is one of those ladies who's like, real girls don't smoke. Like, smoking isn't for ladies. Like, I feel like Kit would be like, oh, these are like, you know, like weird brownies, something like that.
Okay, see, I always thought, this is weird, I always thought she's a farm girl, she works with her hands. I always thought she would be the one, like you'd be at a party and she'd make a giant bong out of just like the chicken wire in the pig trough. Or I don't know her accent.
I could see that too.
That's what I'm thinking, Giulia.
She's making a gravity bong in the basement, like, yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
Next one is mine.
Got...
Okay. On deck, she swings the bat as hard as she swing dances, but does she partake in jazz cigarettes? It's May Mortabito. Does she smoke?
Absolutely, all the way, May. May smokes. May doesn't just smoke. Like, May is like, she's rolling the joints and blunts for everyone. May is the one who's like, oh, I got a guy who will come and bring us weed. Like, May, yeah, all the way, May. She's the team stoner, of course.
Yeah. No, 100% agree.
I agree.
100% agree. She had a blunt ring in 54.
Yeah.
Yeah. And last but not least, there's John Lovett's shitty misogynistic character, Ernie Capadino. Doesn't get a fun voice when you announce him. Does this piece of shit smoke weed?
No. He doesn't fucking smoke weed. He's like one of those annoying people who like writes off all drugs because he thinks weed is like heroin, but then he'll like drink an entire bottle of whiskey in a day.
She went there.
Yeah. Call him out. Call him how I see him.
I think nobody would ever offer him weed. That's
who wants to be high with that? I just think that'd be a horrible time.
I smoked weed next to a John Lovett's Clobbity Club once. It was awful.
He's also like, the way he's got the cigar in his mouth, he's definitely the one who, like, you pass the joint to him and it's soaking wet when you get it back. Like, not just like a little wet, like his mouth was a little moist, but like he sucked on.
Like, yeah. Like he was tonguing that thing.
No one wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Secession when Kendall like smokes the blunt and puts like half the blunt in his mouth. That's how he would smoke weed.
Yeah, 100%. Oh man.
Ashley, this was so fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show. You can follow Ashley on Instagram at @TheAshleyRay. There she is.
Yeah, there it is. I post a lot of my cute little weed spreads there, tag a lot of my favorite people, and I will have some updates on some weed accessories that I'll be producing that you can buy.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love it. Ashley, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're both amazing. This was so fun.
Thanks for coming
You're
on.
amazing. Yeah, I gotta have a joint with you. I got one of your pretty joints sometime in person.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the prettiest one. I mean, and for David, I'll like do something like super, manly. But yeah.
Oh no,
No.
like
David
pretty.
buys himself flowers
Yeah.
every week. Yeah, he likes flowers.
I mean, you don't have to yell it everywhere.
Then it's gonna be the most like delicate, beautiful, like pressed flower joints. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, now.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah,
I
please.
appreciate it.
Oh man, thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you.
David, I feel like this is the perfect time. I am going to interject the flow of the show real quick because we did bring up the flowers every week. For anyone watching, David Gborie is single. He is open to love. He lives in Denver, Colorado, but he is open to a long-distance relationship for the right person. There is his profile. He co-hosts the Sweet live stream. If for Wet Boy, I will explain it to people who've never seen the show before. All that means, it's nothing gross, just means he doesn't mind. If he's in a wet swimsuit, he's not, like, panicked to change. That's it. He feels like that is something to brag about. We think it's weird, but whatever. He's got some dead roommates, got a lot of ghosts in his house, according to a median. Makes cranberry sauce from scratch. And I think the most fantastic thing about this whole situation is he has an assistant. Ladies, give us a call. Get in the comments. Reach out. DM. Are you mad at me?
No, I
love it. Okay. What a catch. That is going to lead us into, while all the ladies are getting ready to tippity type here in Twitch and DM, we are going to do a Wowee test drive. This is when a friend of the show tries out a product and then reports back to us about what the experience was like in real time. And today's test drive comes from video creator Trevor Porter.
Alright guys, my name's Trevor Potter. I'm a music video director. I edit videos, I make YouTube videos. Overall, I do a lot of video content. We're gonna try this out. My friends over at Wowee hooked it up and go skate. We're gonna get outside. Skateboarding introduced me to filmmaking, so it's only right whenever I need a break from filmmaking, I can go skateboard. This is Candescent Cruise, very luxurious. Hitting some of this, rolling it up in a nice fat blunt, smoking it to the face, keep up the pace, relax your mind, and sail throughout the day. Sometimes you just gotta get away from the computer, soak in the good sun. Just gonna get a little cruising, a little flat ground, get the muscles going, blood pumping, creative juices flowing. Let's go. It's important to get outside for at least 15 minutes a day. I know sometimes I don't live to that rule, but I'm trying, and this is how I do it. Because after a long day of sitting in that chair, your back starts hurting. Go out there, pick up a skateboard, get outside, and have a good time, and watch out for cracks. Back from my cruise, everything kind of feels enhanced for me. The air feels crisper, the wheels feel smoother. While I was on my cruise, I was just thinking, skateboarders were the first vloggers. Think about that one. You definitely gotta try this, and then maybe go cruise on a board. If you're bold enough. Shout out to my friends at Wowee for hooking it up. You guys are always looking out.
We love looking out.
Yeah, and cruising.
Don't we? And cruising. We're cruising. We're looking out. That is our show. And we are going to end Flower Hour like we do every show with sharing how we grew today. David, how did you grow?
I think that I grew in my appreciation for Canada as a whole. Julia, how did you grow today?
I grew today by, I think I'm going to kick it up with my weed accessories. I feel like I've been leveling up in the last year or two, with all those Wowee checks, and I'm gonna keep kicking it up. I'm gonna finally learn to roll a joint. I should have talked to Ashley about that, but I am embarrassed to say I don't know how to roll a joint, and I host a weed show, so that's the goals for 2022. I'm gonna roll a joint, and I'm gonna own a jacuzzi.
All right. Oh, yeah.
We will be back next week with the star of the new NBC sitcom American Auto, Ex Mayo. Join us next week, same time, same flower place, Flower Hour. See you then. And date David.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to fall.